Hope everyone made it safe to work, or if you had to leave this morning, made it to wherever you needed to be safely. Roads were pretty treacherous this morning, especially being that it all came down over the course of just a couple of hours. And as much as road crews tried to keep up with it, 2 inches an hour, that's a little rough to keep up with, especially when it's dark outside and a lot of people are hitting the roads going to work. So as we head in throughout our Tuesday, things are going to get better. We're going to see the snow taper off for most of you. There is an isolated area that will continue to see snow through tonight. We'll take a look at our road condition expectations for our evening commute and whether or not you have to deal with this again tomorrow. So first off, I want to go ahead and take a look. It's pretty interesting to watch how this lake effect event progressed. Top left-hand corner is flats. Bottom right-hand corner is Burke Lakefront Airport, where it was the windiest, and then bottom left is North Canton. Top right is our Put-in-Bay weather camera, and you can see there's just a few flurries on the rooftops there, but the stark contrast from the weather in these four spots is pretty interesting to watch. You can hardly see anything at Burke Lakefront. Meanwhile, Put-in-Bay, they've got some sun, and they don't even have any snow on the ground in North Canton. Another good shot of this is our West Jaga High School weather camera. This is at 4:20. Notice how you can see the parking lot. 4:45, not so much, and it just kept coming down through the 5-6 o'clock hour, and then eventually road crews got out there. We saw a little bit of sun. But I do expect we will continue to see some snow showers in this area of West Jaga High School, as well as our primary snow belt through the evening. So how much snow is on the ground right now? Well, some places saying about 6 to 10 inches at the moment. Others 3 to 6, more so the Cleveland area. Head west towards Vermilion, you're looking maybe 1 to 3. Up towards Sandusky, it's much quieter, maybe a couple flurries hanging around. So of course, this snow depth currently coincides with our snow alerts. We have a lake effect snow warning still in place through tonight for the highlighted pink counties. The bluish green counties, you guys are under a winter weather advisory. So basically there's a lot of details to this, but what you just need to know are those pink counties are going to be getting hit the hardest. So let's go ahead and take a look at StormFox radar now. We do still have 2 batches of snow, the one being more persistent through the evening than the other. This one right here, let me pull up my pointer so you can see this. This one right here is the one that kind of sunk south overnight, that big kind of mega band of snow that impacted a lot of us. This right here are additional lake effect snow bands that will continue throughout the afternoon and evening. And I'm going to even drag this out of the last 6 hours so that we can see how this band kind of has progressed. So this was at 4:30 in the morning. It started to drop over land. Notice how it continues to move south slowly. It's taken a couple of hours, that's for sure, but it's also thinning out a little bit. So we're seeing those snow showers die down. It's expending the moisture that it has, with the exception of this guy right here. So these snow bands are going to keep going throughout the afternoon and evening. So that means you up near Hamden, Geneva, Menor, you guys could see an additional several inches through the day today. So here's a breakdown of the next 24 hours. That big snow band moves south. Weekends, it's already beginning to happen. Lake effect in the primary snow belt, plan on an additional maybe 2 to 4 at the high end. I think maybe a little less than that. I made this graphic about an hour and a half ago. But for all of us, no one's escaping the cold and the wind, that's for sure. Temperatures are going to stick in the 20s today. So here's a look at Futurecast. This is a close shot for you. You see those bands up along the waterfront and I-90 corridor through about 11 p.m. tonight. Finally, tomorrow morning, those die down. So as for your drive home from work this evening, I think you should be good to go. Road crews are out there working tirelessly. Keep in mind the winds are still gusty, so snow that's already on the ground could be blowing, recovering the roads, especially in areas that don't have trees and things to block the wind. And that could reduce your visibility. Those are going to be your 2 biggest issues as you're heading home from work. We're not expecting widespread additional snowfall, except for up near I-90 East, near Painesville, Ashtabula. So this is starting at 3:30 this afternoon. Again, drive home from work should be quiet. You might even see some sunshine. A lot of you south, say Worcester, Canton, Lisbon, Carrollton, you guys don't even really have snow on the ground, so you don't have much to worry about. Overnight, we're back into the teens with winds still a little gusty, so bundle up as you're out the door tomorrow. Your drive to work tomorrow should be pretty good to go. You might have some additional snowfall there up in the primary snow belt northeast. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're back into the upper 30s in the west, low and mid 30s east, but the clouds start to clear out. And we actually, broad picture here, have a warm up on the way. We'll get to that in a second. But let's talk about how much snow I'm expecting to see by the end of all of this, which we don't have official snow totals in. I'm checking right now from the National Weather Service quite yet. We do have some here. Those are just now starting to come in. So we've got places like Manor has 4.5, 4 inches in Geauga County, 6.5 inches in Chagrin Falls, almost 9 inches in Thompson, which is in Geauga County, and then almost 12 inches in Madison. So yeah, those are definitely the heaviest hit areas. As for the wind gusts over the next 24 hours, don't expect those to die down too much. You will see a little bit of a break overnight, but then they pick back up tomorrow afternoon. So here's a peek at the next 8 days. We've definitely got a warm up on the way. We're going to get out of the 20s tomorrow, 40s by the weekend, and a lot of this is going to melt, I expect, over the course of the next 3 days, especially once those rain showers come in on Friday. That'll kind of melt all the snow away. So pretty self-explanatory. It was a rough ride to work today. Hopefully you guys, as I said, made it all safe. Still give yourself some extra time this afternoon and don't put those snow brushes away quite yet if you live in that primary snow belt. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If it's something I didn't answer, I'll touch on it. And you can always tune in at noon. I'll have an updated forecast for you then as well. Everyone take care.